It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Today's no different. We're back to give you an update on the Noella Bergener divorce, what's going on, and apparently they've made it onto Ronald Richards' radar. I don't know if that's necessarily somewhere that you'd want to be, but with that, we're going to jump right in. And before we do, you know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in. All right, guys, so we know that Noella Bergener is one of the newbies on the Real Housewives of Orange County for season 16. We've heard a lot of drama surrounding her. We know that she was introduced to the show by BRAUNWYN. She was friends with her at one point, but apparently they separated that friendship due to a lack of trust. Now, we haven't heard much on that. She hasn't really elaborated, but she did say that it will be talked about while filming. So I'm sure that we'll get to hear more about that, but that's really not the most interesting thing that's happening with Noella Bergener. We know that her husband, James, who's also known as Sweet James, an attorney in California, he owes over I believe it's $5.4 or $5.8 million in taxes. So he owes money in back taxes. And when this came out, Noella, as his wife, found out about the same time as everybody else. She saw the headlines when we saw the headlines. So I'm sure at some point she felt, like that's bullshit. And you could kind of understand that. Now, with James Bergener, after this all came out, he decided to file for divorce, but not before she filed for legal separation. When Noella filed for legal separation, she put out a statement letting us all know that this has been a very difficult time for her. She's extremely upset. She feels hurt. She feels like she was left in the dark on all of this. And again, I would say that that makes sense. Now, how did they end up becoming on Ronald Richards' radar? Well, that is the $1 million question here, or $5.8 million question. I don't know. But we all want to know what's going on, because there's a few things that make you question, and this is what they are. She filed for a legal separation in California, whereas her husband filed for divorce in Puerto Rico. Why would you file for divorce in Puerto Rico? That wouldn't be the first place that I would think you would file for divorce, especially if your main home and your family is in California. So I think that that raises red flags, and that makes people obviously skeptical because there's so many other things that have been going on in the Bravo world with so many other scandals. I feel like at this point, if you're a part of Bravo or if you're a part of any reality TV show, you cannot navigate these shows and try to do something grimy. And I'm not saying they're doing something grimy. I'm saying that there have obviously been red flags that have made some people question exactly what the hell is going on. Now, again, getting back to it, why would you let your wife sign up for a show if you knew that you had taxes due dating back to 2019? This is 2021 that they started filming. She found out, I believe, a week before filming or a week into filming. Regardless, she had to address this. She has to address this, obviously, on the show as they're filming now. And I'm sure now that she's getting a divorce, that he filed for divorce, this is going to be a huge part of their storyline. This is what Ronald Richards has to say about all of it. He tweeted out, "These two require exploration at this point because there are numerous smoke signals of BS coming from the both of them." He also added, "First, the facts. James Bergener filed for divorce in Puerto Rico, but that was after Noella Bergener filed for legal separation in California, ending any community." I don't know what any community means. I'm wondering if that means that she didn't specify like Newport Beach or what community. Maybe that's what that means. Or does it mean community property? This is another reason we have to get Ronald Richards back on our show because he always breaks it down for us. And he's the one tweeting it. So it's good to hear straight from the source what's going on. What do these tweets mean? And what do these legal documents mean? He always says see attached court documents, which is great. It's the proof, but I can't decode this. Ronald Richards, where are you? We need you back on the channel. Let's keep moving. There's more. He said that the California filing, it shields her Real Housewives of Orange County income. And they're also saying that the uniform custody of their child says that their child lives in Puerto Rico. This provides for a hard to monitor legal proceeding in Puerto Rico. He ended that off with James is not a resident of Puerto Rico. He is a California attorney, and this makes no sense. Oh, again, guys, Noella Bergener, James Bergener, I don't think that this is the radar you want to be on. And if there's something that's going down behind the scenes, bet your ASS, Ronald Richards will find it. Ronald Richards also added that James's very recent business partner is being indicted, and it's by the Orange County District Attorney's Office. He put in the tweet, see the files below, official indictment below. It's not good. Now with that, guys, we know that there's a lot of drama that's going to continue to unfold, but my biggest question here is when it comes to Noella Bergener and James Bergener, do you think that this could be another very big Bravo scandal? If there's $5.8 million in back taxes that are owed, or 5.4, one of those numbers, I believe it's 5.8, but $1 million in back taxes that are owed, and he's filing in Puerto Rico, and she filed in California, does that raise a lot of red flags? And if any of you guys watching are attorneys, do you have any input on this? I mean, I don't, again, understand why you would file in two completely different places, especially like Ronald Richards said, if he is in fact a California attorney, and apparently a very well-known California attorney, because his billboard and his little catchy jingle, I guess, Sweet James, it's everywhere. Everyone knows who he is. And also moving forward into the Real Housewives of Orange County season 16, we've seen Heather Dubrow filming with Gina. We heard that they weren't getting along, but then we saw a photo of them and they seem like they're getting along just fine. We've also seen Heather Dubrow on E, and she was asked about Shannon Beador. They said, or asked, you know, how has your relationship been with Shannon? We've heard some rumblings that it's not off to the best start. She kind of rolled her eyes and looked around and she was like, well, I have to save that for the show. I can't reveal anything too much, but you'll see it as it plays out. We all know that they did not get along on previous seasons. So why would they get along now? And I'm sure Shannon, since she was in full support of Kelly Dodd, probably slightly blames maybe Heather Dubrow for Kelly Dodd's firing, even though Kelly Dodd is solely responsible for Kelly Dodd's firing. Let's be clear about that. We also saw on Instagram where Heather Dubrow was posting a photo with Vicky Gumbelson, and there were fans who were also at the restaurant, and it sent the Bravo realm into a tizzy. They're like, are you filming with Vicky? What's going on? Is Vicky back on the show? And the fans posted that they were not filming at all. The fans that were in the restaurant, they said it was just a casual dinner. So we still have yet to find out if Vicky will be back on the show in any capacity. As of right now, I feel like she will not, but I feel like Tamra definitely will be. For Heather Dubrow, I hope she kills it this season. I hope she brings it 100% because we need that. And after season 15, having the worst rated season ever, it was garbage. We need something. So I'm hoping Heather Dubrow brings it alongside the other three newbies, Noella Bergener and the other two. And then, of course, we have Shannon Beador, Gina, and Emily Simpson. So, all right, guys. With that, I want to know, are we looking forward to the new season of Orange County? How do you feel about Noella and James being on Ronald Richards' radar? I've asked you the questions about the difference of filings between Puerto Rico and California. So many questions to which I need so many answers. Go ahead and comment below. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.